Assassin's Creed Shadows. Where do we even start? When the gameplay was showcased, people started complaining about the parkour animation being choppy and unfinished. Personally, I couldn't see any of that, but the longtime fans would know, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Those things can be fixed. Then the controversy about Yasuke. It's still going on, but it's not as bad as when they revealed him in the trailer. The whole internet went right after Ubisoft's throat. All the self-proclaimed historians getting bodied, the fight using Wikipedia page, people creating petition to cancel this game, and some Japanese people expressing their opinions. Those were wild times. And I have my opinion on this whole thing as well, which is, if they had introduced Yasuke as an NPC where you go to him for quests or training or whatever, this whole thing could have been avoided. I still believe making him a protagonist was the root cause of all this issue. That's what I think. Then the Torygate controversy when they revealed the collector's edition. This was another big controversy since the broken Torygate apparently points at the nuclear bomb incident. I don't know how Ubisoft made this product without any kind of research. It's baffling. Then the game got delayed a few weeks before its release. Even though some people were disappointed, the developers needed some time to polish the game. The higher-ups at Ubisoft felt the same after seeing the disastrous launch of Star Wars Outlaws. Even the Star Wars IP couldn't save their game, so the game was initially delayed to February, then again, a few weeks before release, the game got delayed again. This confused almost everyone, even the devs found out about the delay just like us, looking at the social media, and this delay could be the reason why Assassin's Creed Shadows is in trouble again. As you all know, Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out on March 20th. But some people already got their hands on the physical copies of Assassin's Creed Shadows and playing it on their consoles and uploading them everywhere. Obviously, I'm not going to show any of the footage, or I'm not even going to look up anything because I don't want to be spoiled, but it's crazy how things turned out. This is a massive blow to Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a make or break game for the company, and if this fails, then Ubisoft is probably done for. They are either going to be acquired by Tencent or they'll have to sell most of their IPs. Both of these scenarios are not good for them. I don't know how these physical copies got leaked, but a lot of people are speculating these are stolen copies from warehouses or whatever. And this sudden delay I talked about, that could be the reason for this leak, because the game would have released 2 weeks ago if it wasn't for this last minute delay. Maybe all the copies have already been distributed before the delay announcement, and all of these copies were sitting in their storage room or warehouses, and someone stole it. I don't know what happened exactly, but this makes sense. Ubisoft also made a statement addressing the leaks, which means these leaks are real. These are not some fake leaks. These are legit, and Ubisoft is basically begging them to not spoil it for the community. I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. I can't believe how these companies always requires internet connection even to play a single player game, but here there was no need for anything. The game just booted even though the game is not supposed to be out till March 20th. It doesn't make any sense, and some people are speculating that these are planted leaks by Ubisoft to increase the hype or play the sympathy card or whatever, which is possible, but I don't think they would do that here. But you never know. All these leaked footage should get a DMCA strike soon. The sooner they do, the better. Maybe Ubisoft should move up the release date and drop the game as soon as possible. Like, why are they waiting? Even your devs are confused about why you guys were delaying the release. The game is finished and they had the time to optimize and polish it, so why wait? Anyways, what do you think about this whole situation? Comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.